So today I'm bringing you this Glam Clown. The colors are actually inspired by my home team of the Houston Astros. Now, although I'm not a sports fan at all, like not even a smidge, I thought this would be a cool way to kind of show my support, especially being that they made it to the World Series. I'm jumping straight into this tutorial. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer and applying it all over, and it's very important to make sure that we let this dry down completely. So I'm going in with first a small eyeshadow brush, and this actually is the brush that comes in the Dose of Colors palettes, and I'm just picking up a red shade and I'm going to start to map out the area or the shape that I want to create, and in this case it's going to be a floating cut crease. And then once I've built up the color, intensified it enough, then I'm going to go over that, overlapping with an orangey shade, and then with no additional product on the brush, I'm blending that upwards towards the brow bone. So all this blending is done with literally one brush, and then using a bigger, fluffier brush, I'm just buffing out the edges. Then going in with the wipe, actually with the tissue and some Garnier Micellar cleansing water, I'm going to clean out most of the crease just to make way for some more primer to really sharpen it up and give it that clean look. And then I just fine tune any areas that I feel like need a little bit more dimension or definition. And then I'm going in with a matte eyeshadow. So at first I'm laying down all mattes, and then I'm going to go in and sparkle it up. So I'm going in with glitter glue first, and then a gold glitter right on top. But I'm avoiding the eyeliner area because I want to have the most payoff with the eyeliner itself. So it's important not to apply glitter on the area of your wing liner, or any liner for that matter, because it would look very chunky and not cute. So to clean up the outer edges of the wing, I'm just using a flat brush and some concealer and really dragging that out. So the face makeup is pretty simple. I went in with the same routine that I always use when I do a glam or a full glam. So we're going to speed that up just a bit and fast forward back into the rest of the tutorial. So now I'm going to map out the areas that I want to create those little triangles. I'm just using an eyeliner, and this is by JAFRA Cosmetics. It's in the shade Jet Black, but I'm not being too precise with it because I'm going to go in and fill that in and fix it later. So I'm also drawing these 3 little lines. I'm going to thicken that up later also. Also for the nose, of course, we can't forget the button nose. This point I realized I did need some blush. My face was looking a little too flat. This blue shade from the Miami Brights palette from JAFRA Cosmetics was so pigmented, I was surprised I did not even need to use any primer for it. So I just repeated that same process on the 3 lines on the bottom. And then I wanted to go ahead and outline that, and I'm using Inglot Gel Eyeliner number 77. I'm outlining that whole area of all the blue. I'm also using that same eyeliner to fill in the waterline. Now for the nose, I went in first with the red eyeshadow and then an orangey glittery eyeshadow right on top, and then just outlining that with my JAFRA Cosmetics Inkwell eyeliner. For lips, I'm going in with this orangey shade, and then I'm also using that same orange glittery eyeshadow that I use on the nose for the lips. And then I'm just going to outline using the black automatic eyeliner, and then intensifying it using the black Inkwell eyeliner. So at this point I realized I needed some more pizzazz, so I wanted to add some more glitter on top of the blue. So I'm just adding a little bit of a chunky blue glitter, putting on a full lash. And then I'm just going to create these dots at every point of the blue eye makeup. So that's pretty much it for the face. I went ahead and decided to film this neck part really fast because now when it came to the neck area, it's pretty simple. All I did was just map out some lines on where I'm going to be alternating 3 different colors. So I started with red, then orange, then yellow. Got this brand new pigment from Ben Nye that I really been wanting to play with, and I loved the sparkle that it gave to this. And then I also went in and drew in between the shades the blue just to kind of tie in the look all together. So at this point, that's when I realized I wanted to really take this look up a notch to represent the Houston Astros, and I incorporated the Houston Astros logo, the star with the H in the middle, but I didn't film that part. But yes, that completes this video.